So here's where I'm at. Uh, it's some day. I don't know what day it is. Uh, April 8th. April 8th. Sorry for the shadow on the camera there. Hi, honey. She wants to go out. I'm not letting her because dogs be going ape shit outside. Somebody was out there passing by up on my trail with a flashlight, and they were just going crazy forever, and they didn't shut up for like 2 hours, even when I yelled at them to, because they don't care. But it's good. I have a great team. You know, my security team's pretty good, and they definitely step it up at night too. They're ready to attack some. That's probably a good thing. They're real sweethearts to friends, of course. Totally nice. Right now, I'm in the biggest upload frenzy of my life. For the first time, I'm attempting to upload 24/7. Now, the only reason that I can do that is because my uploads are so slow. I can produce video of questionable utility at a much higher rate than I can post it. There is another service I can try and get, and I'm working on that, that would give me, like 4 to 8 times as a speed that I get now for uploading. That would be revolutionary. Plus, then I could have people who are travelers that need to be online. I could have them here, because right now I use all the bandwidth, and I want it all. I'm uploading video. This video's taken 3 days now. It's in its third day, and it's at 86%. I hope it finishes tomorrow. I've been leaving my computer on all night long because I'm afraid to pause it, because sometimes YouTube reconnects and does keep uploading the same file, but other times it restarts it as a new file after it's failed. And so they could work on that a little bit, and I'm really happy they've come to where they've come to. I mean, they've done a great job. You can tell from it working at all, but it still breaks. Something to look into. I got to get back into testing. Testing was the funnest job. And doing it was actually more fun than being a manager, because once you're a manager, then you're like managing. And then you don't get to do the job. So you actually lose your job, and then you take on a manager job. It was okay. I'd be a manager, I think. But, yeah, I did fine. I think that's why they paid me. I got high reviews and stuff. I have a list of shit I'm supposed to talk about, and I don't know where the list is. See, I'm supposed to have an outline or something, so that I don't just have these, brief forays into some direction and then think of something else and head in that direction. Right now I've got 3 LED lights on me. That's abnormal, and they're pretty harsh in my opinion. I'm not liking them much. Yeah, I definitely could use better photo lighting at night. I just edited a video that I'll do an update on it. It's the video I did, I think, the night Sherilyn was leaving here, and I was scared to not know what's going to happen next, and reasonably so, and I still am. But I have a brief reprieve. On April 1st, I made after 2 weeks of being alone and, surviving, and I did hard things sometimes, and I posted a message on Facebook that was kind of like, fuck it all, I just can't do it. And some very specific people came forward and sent me donations. And I don't talk about donations all that much, because it seems like a weird interaction. I don't understand it. I mean, I guess it's great, and I'm happy my friends are doing well enough to be able to support me. I'm thrilled by that. I've always wanted my friends to do well, and then of course other people, I guess, are virtual friends. They people that like what I do, and that's pretty cool. That gets me excited that some of my thoughts are useful to people. My God, the interest I see online right now is just massive in the kind of things I'm doing. And I think even among my friends, in fact, I've had a couple conversations, more than a couple, with friends, and like in private webcam chats, and talked about their concerns about the future from their perspective where they're at. And that's been really interesting to me, since that's a big topic, I'm interested in and I say things about. And so we can bounce a few ideas back and forth. I think right now the trouble is that people won't be taking action because it's, conservation of momentum. Things just keep going the way they are for the most part, and slight deviations from that don't change the course of it. I sort of see it like ripples bouncing around in some tray of water, and things hit each other at different times. And if two waves hit each other, then the amplitude changes of the wave, right? Does it? I forgot that. Wouldn't it depend on what it is? Does water do that? I suppose it would. I mean, if you got three hitting at the same exact point, ripples, then when you get a bigger effect, would it just pass through? I've forgotten my physics, apparently. That's pretty basic stuff. I don't have a pond. I can use that in my defense. So back to the people who are donating to me. I don't totally know what to say to them, but thank you. And if you want to tell me what you're interested in, the best way to do it is in comments on the stuff I'm posting. There's some people, it's mainly people I don't know, that want to have private conversations with me on written things. I just don't want to do it. I'm already writing and creating all day long, every day. I don't have time to write notes that are private to people unless they're about some organizational thing that has to be private for some reason. But if you want to post your advice to me, please post it online. If you got a question for me, ask me online. Don't ask me anything inappropriate, and don't do that in private email either. I get inappropriate comments from people. I know everybody in the world's all upset about inappropriate comments and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I also like people to say what they want, but text is a terrible medium for communication. This is horrible. I love text. I'm really into it. But text is a horrible thing, and so I want to hear what donors want. But I haven't seen most of those people's faces in 25 years, depending on the person, or longer. And so I think webcam is the way to go. That's one of the reasons anyway, I need to schedule some like webcam chats specific with just donors. I think that'd be a great idea. I'll try and do that. And as a person who's donating, I hope you really feel like mentally you're on board to the degree you have any additional bandwidth to be a partner in the project. Tell other people about the aspects of it that they would like, because there's a lot of aspects to it. And I'm really trying to do better at writing everything up better. Part of this rambling into the camera is actually part of that. If I have, automatic subtitling on YouTube videos, then I can copy those into a document, and they could get cleaned up, and then make a better English subtitle, and then that could get translated into Spanish primarily. Spanish is the #1 language of interest around here. Although personally I use English a lot with you on the camera, which is your fault. You should learn Spanish. I love talking to the camera like it's a person. So, but you are people. You're donors who are for some reason help me out, so that confuses me. It forces me to have to do stuff too, which is great. That's part of the genius plan of recording and broadcasting this place. Also for people who come here. I actually have a backlog of small videos that I have to publish from last year, but the leg thing kind of got in my way. I think that's a legitimate excuse. It's only recently I'm getting my shit together at all, I feel like, So, so the donors are, when I put that on April 1st, it was not a joke. It was not an April Fool's Day joke. I was just in desperation of scaredness. People did immediately donate hundreds and hundreds of dollars to keep me going through this month. I went out right after that. I took my first trip to town, and I bought shit with it. I bought 3 bags of dog food. I bought, I don't know where my list went. I got lists when I go to town. Crap, I do. Oh, I got a drug because I have a leg problem, which is annoying, and it's starting to hurt and make me not want to walk. And So I got a drug that seems to be working very rapidly, which the last time this happened, it worked really rapidly. And it was like 35 pesos, like a buck and a half, or buck and 75, whatever. And I got other crap done. Oh, I bought food. That was a big one because I spent 2 weeks feeding myself, right? And so when I went on Tuesday, I was able to get fresh foods, fruits and veggies, and I got some more canned goods, and I got a loaf of bread, which it's not my favorite bread, but it's bread in a package that, you know, I feel comfortable with right now. So, and so I've been cooking things. Like I cooked some garbanzos, and I just tossed spices in on whatever. That's my cooking method. That's the whole thing. Anyway, you're keeping me in this lifestyle. You're keeping me here. And so I feel like I got to step up my game and share whatever I can, whether it's pragmatics or just a mix of thoughts. I mean, that's what I can offer, is a mix of thoughts. For those of you who know me in person, I would love to chat with you anytime you want. If I don't know you in person, I probably don't, unless you have already videos up. I want to meet you on video. I want to see you first, and I'll choose who I want to talk to. Because I would be like to be doing like podcasts every day almost. Somehow figure it out. Like right now I'm doing a podcast of one person, but I would like to do ones, you know, they're recorded online with other people more. I've done some, but I'm very random, you know, in how I operate. So it's fairly difficult. And that's one of the reasons I do have to get better at working with other people, whether I want to or not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so thanks again, donors. I did not know this video would be about you. If you want stuff, let me know, I guess. I may or may not do it. I'm not promising anything, you know, with donations. Nobody owns me. But you're welcome to rent out my mind and encourage it to be shared with you. And I would love it, all your comments and thoughts as well. If you do have videos, feel free to, you know, if you're a donor, post them to other people, and we're kind of get a conversation here. In fact, I would not mind with some of my odder ideas if people recorded their own thoughts, their own disagreement. You know, and you could make a response video that's like, well, I don't agree with this or that. Now, I don't know what licensing I have to use to kind of give my videos away for that. I would probably want to do one where people could use clips of it, although there's only one on YouTube. That's right. YouTube currently only has CY. It just gives everybody rights to just do whatever the fuck they want with that, which might be just fine. Fuck it. I mean, people are going to do that anyway, ultimately, aren't they? Aren't they? I think so. All right, so I'm doing all this crap. Oh, that's how I started. It was an update of what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I get a little scattered here, and I've got like multiple things making my computer be very slow. It's a very slow computer. Anyway, I'm out. That's your update thing or whatever. Thanks and stuff. Bye.